The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good evening and welcome to Dell Rapids and welcome to playoff basketball here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and online at AmazingMadison.com. It's the opening round of the Region 3A girls basketball tournament with the Madison Bulldogs in Dells to take on the number 2 seed, the Quarriers of Dell Rapids. With you here on our Edward Jones Investment pregame show, brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison, where you can plan for you and your family's future, from retirement savings, investments for college education, maybe a family trip, whatever it may be. Stop in and talk to the experts at Edward Jones in Madison today. Madison girls in this Region 3A opening round game against the Quarriers, a team that defeated Madison earlier this season and has won 3 of the last 5 matchups, including the last 3 in a row. Dell's won earlier this year on the 11th of December, a 69-42 win over the Bulldogs. Madison's last victory against Dells came in back when we used to do the before the conference clash. Actually, check that. It was back in 2023. That was the year they beat them. Second time they played them that year was a 50-46 win, and then they won in 2021 as well, 50-40, the final in there. But Dells has won the last 3 consecutive, including the win earlier this year in decisive fashion late in that one, where they kind of pulled away. Madison was able to stay with them there for a while, but the Quarriers picked up the rather lopsided victory in the end. For Dell Rapids on the season, coming into this matchup again as the number 2 seed with a 13-7 record overall. Dells started their season with that victory over the Madison Bulldogs. Followed it up with a nice win over Arlington as well. They lost to Millbank and Lennox early in the season before going on a little 3-game winning streak. They have not been able to compete with the top-tier teams in South Dakota, the Sioux Falls Christians, the Lennoxes, the West Centrals of the world, Sioux Valley girls, but they've done a very good job against kind of the other mid-tier teams in Class A and some of the better Class B basketball teams as well. And it was enough at 13-7 to earn them the number 2 seed in this Region 3A tournament. Of course, the number 1 overall seed, West Central, at 16-4. They have the bye. They'll play tonight's game, the winner of tonight's game between Tri-Valley and Garrettson. The winner of this Madison-Dell Rapids game will get either Flandreau or Baltic coming up on Thursday. Flandreau, the number 3 seed at 12-8. Baltic is the number 6 seed at 3-17. A lot of games going on throughout the area tonight. We're going to have a look at the other games going on in not only A but B basketball. A couple of area teams, ORR and Howard, picked up wins in the opening round of their Class B tournaments yesterday. We'll look at that schedule coming up for you in just a few minutes. Right now, though, a reminder that your game officials, the law on the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, reminding all players, coaches, and fans to show officials the proper support and respect. It's their participation that makes high school sports possible. Back with more from Dell Rapids next on KJAM.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Tyler Wiebe, your Madison Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 605-256-3550 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrala Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Welcome back here to Dell Rapids and our playoff edition of the Edward Jones Investment pregame show. I'm Matt Gross. In the start of the Region 3A playoffs, other games going on in playoff basketball tonight in Class B Region 2. Number 1 seed Arlington is hosting the Oldham Ramona Rutland girls. ORR picked up a 54-49 win over Esteline Hendricks last night. Also in Region 2B, you've got DeSmit at Wessington Springs, Iroquois Lake Preston at Castlewood, and Woolsey Wessington at Dubrook. In Region 3B, Flandre Indian School is in Ethan tonight. Dell Rapids St. Mary is in at Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And early on, St. Mary is down 29-15 at halftime. So already a 14-point lead for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. The Howard girls are at Coleman Egan tonight. That game will get underway at 7 o'clock. The Chester girls, number 3 seed in 3B. They not even halftime, pardon me. They're just past the start of the second quarter, and Chester is rolling 22-9 over Bridgewater Emory tonight. Class A basketball games like this in Region 3, just starting the playoffs tonight. In Region 4A, you've got Beersford at Canton, Elk Point Jefferson at Sioux Falls Christian, and Dakota Valley at Vermilion tonight. While in Region 5A, McCook Central Montrose girls are hosting Parker Marion. MCM is the number 2 seed in Region 5A. The number 1 is Wagner. They've got the bye. And in Region 2A, Sioux Valley, the number 2 seed there, they're hosting Dual tonight. Winner gets either Clark Willow Lake or Elkton Lake Benton. All the quarterfinal rounds of girls basketball in Class A and B being played tonight. And then the semifinals will be coming up on Thursday. Sodak 16 next week, and we'll also have the AA schools joining in for that Sodak 16 round. Of course, the boys basketball teams will hit their playoffs 1 week from tonight. Madison boys are going to get a home game. We know that for sure. Just still a possibility of them moving out of the 4 and into the 3 spot, but they need a lot of help and then some work to do on Friday against the Baltic Bulldogs. Madison girls here tonight will be trying to contain Dell Rapids and in particular Rory Thorson, 5'8" guard who really dismantled the Bulldogs in their game early this season. Kind of a one-woman wrecking crew in that early season game. But Madison girls had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Branco just before we got going here. And one thing he said is he went back and looked at the tape from the Dells, and he said, I didn't know who the teams were on the court. He said, one, I didn't remember much of the Dells game. That was his first game as Madison head coach. It was back on December 11th, and he said also I didn't recognize our players out there. He said we have come so far from the start of the season and how we played against the Quarriers. Also said they are going to try to just throw a lot of different defenses at them, and when we've heard that this year from Madison, it's generally led to pretty competitive play. I think the girls kind of embraced the challenge of doing something different and definitely kind of buy in defensively and let that kind of flow into everything they do. Get out and run in transition if you can. Let the defensive energy spark you offensively a little bit. The key for Madison, though, tonight is trying to control the basketball, not give in to the pressure of Dell Rapids. It's been an odd season that way. Madison, you look, Sioux Falls Christian pressed the Bulldogs, and one of the top teams in the state. Madison handled that press really well. But the last 2 weeks, teams have pressured the Bulldogs, and that has been it. Madison has totally succumbed to that ball pressure. Look at what Millbank and Dakota Valley did. A Dakota Valley team that we honestly thought Madison would be able to play with, but they just turned Madison over so much in the first 2 quarters and completely took control of that game by halftime. Cannot let that happen. The team that was able to handle the ball pressure against teams like Christian, even though they didn't win that game or even compete in the fourth quarter, they handled the ball pressure, the full court press, and that is the key here tonight for Madison trying to be competitive in this Region 3A game. We've got the national anthem coming up. We'll pause. We'll have a look at your starters coming up next on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Welcome back to Dell Rapids as we wrap up the Edward Jones Investment pregame show here in the Region 3A quarterfinals. Madison boys basketball team right down in front of us here. Looks like a little Hawaiian shirt theme tonight for the boys in the student section. They've even got the swimming goggles on and everything here this evening. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for our two teams tonight. We'll start with the home team, the number 2 seed in Region 3A, the Dell Rapids Quarriers. Starting tonight at the guards will be Rory Thorson. She's a 5'8" sophomore, number 5. Also at a guard is Claire Whitty, a 5'7" sophomore, number 11. The forwards are Taylor Schmidt, a 5'8" senior, number 23. And Jersey Schultz, a 5'11" sophomore, number 32. The center is Ellen Schoenhardt, a 5'10" senior, number 34. For the 13-7 Quarriers, head coach Nicole Panconen, Kennedy Bover, and Megan Garrett's are the assistants, along with Zoe Hilmo. For the Madison girls at the guards tonight, it's Maddie Rummel, a 5'3", junior, number 3, and Grace Feige, a 5'6", senior, number 11. The forwards are Jaya Engels, a 5'10", sophomore, number 12, and Ella Malone, a 5'9", junior, number 2. The starting center is Logan Prostralo, a 5'10", sophomore, number 10. For the 2-18 Madison girls, Jamal Bronco in his first year at head coach, Brianna Klikas and Ethan Crouch are the Bulldog assistants. Madison in their road black uniforms tonight. Dell Rapids will be in their home whites. Winner of this game, again, moves on in the Region 3A semis on Thursday to play the winner of Flandreau and Baltic. The other game in the region is Tri-Valley against Garrettson. They will get West Central, the winner of that one, on Thursday. Not the only playoff basketball we've got for you this week, because on Friday we start the conference postseason tournament in Montana. The Dakota State University men and women will be in Butte, Montana this weekend for their first ever Frontier Conference postseason tournament. The Dakota State University women are the number 1 seed as virtue of winning the Frontier Conference regular season title. And the DSU women will play at 1 o'clock on Friday in the opening round in a game that we'll have for you on Jammin' Country FM 103. Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. The DSU men will play their opening round game. They're the last game on Saturday night. I think at 8 o'clock scheduled start Saturday in the quarterfinal rounds of the Frontier Conference tournament. And so we'll have that game on FM 103 on Saturday night. And then if and when either of those teams win, they'll play semifinals on Sunday. And then hopefully Frontier Conference men's and women's championship games on Monday. But all postseason games for DSU will be on FM 103 this year. That includes national tournament games for sure for the women, and well, maybe even for the DSU men, depending on how their weekend in Butte, Montana goes. Final starters being announced here for Dell Rapids. Another school that's gone the way of dimming the lights. I don't know. I think that might be something we got to look at in Madison. We were one of the first schools to put the video board in. Everybody copied that. And now everybody is putting on the light show here. So my question is, how in Madison can we add a little more strobe lighting effect or something like that? Can't just dim the lights. We got to go bigger than everybody else, right? Prostralo in the center circle, ready to jump it up with Showing Hard here. And start the playoffs in high school girls basketball. Opening tip is up, loose, and controlled by Dell Rapids. Tipped around and into the hands finally of Schmidt. Here's Dell's on the drive with Whitty. Whitty up off the iron, no good. High in the air for the rebound is Jaya Engels for Madison. Throws it ahead, has Malone. Malone will go one-on-one into the body of Ellen Schoenhard, and it's knocked out of bounds on a blocked shot. Schoenhard got the better of that matchup. And it stays with the Bulldogs here. Madison on the inbound, into the corner, into the hands of Rummel. Nearly lost it, got it over to Engels. Now into the hands of Feige. Feige went to the corner and turned it over. Ball taken away by Whitty for Dell Rapids. Quarriers come the other way. Off the corner on the right side for Schmidt. Back out top of the key for Whitty. Whitty left side finds Schoenhard. Schoenhard on the drive. Nice feed down low into the hands. Pardon me, that was Schultz on the drive. Got it to Schoenhard, and she puts it in for 2. And it's an early 2-0 lead here for Dells. Bulldogs beat the press quickly. Pass into the corner. Finds Rummel. Rummel on a baseline drive. Runner floats up and spins out, no good. And rebounded by Dell Rapids. Quarriers with a 2-point lead. Rummel picking up Thorson as she drives into the paint. Beautiful bounce pass, but a blow and layup by Schmidt. Thorson got the rebound. She puts it up on the left-handed hook shot and drops it through. Bulldogs long pass ahead to Rummel. Rummel thought about the 3. Now she attacks into the paint, kicks it outside. Malone with it, lost it, and it's taken away by Thorson, looking to go coast to coast, and back-to-back buckets for Rory Thorson. And a 6-0 lead for Dell Rapids. Bulldogs are handling the pressure here. Skip pass over to Rummel. She'll fire in a three. That ball got tipped, and it's rebounded by Schoenhard for the Quarriers. Thorson initiates the offense over to the wing on the right side for Whitty. Whitty steps to the top of the key. Thorson now with Rummel on her. Gives it back to Thorson, now left side. Pump fake by Schmidt. Schmidt driving off the window, left it short. Offensive rebound and a putback, no, by Schoenhard. And then a board finally ripped down by Pastrallo for Madison. Feige will push the tempo into the front court. Pull up, transition three ball, got it. Grace Feige with the three, and it cuts the Dells lead in half, 6-3 here with 5:48 remaining in the game's opening quarter. Left side for Schmidt. Schmidt, top of the key for Whitty. Bulldogs look like they've gone box and one here with Rummel just harassing Thorson wherever she goes. Everybody else in a bit of a zone inside. Oh, that pass nearly taken away. Thorson, though, controls. Rummel goes to the steal. Thorson on the spin, feeds inside, tipped away. Still controlled by Dells on the drive. Shot no good by Schmidt. Rebound to Malone. Bulldogs get another stop here. Feige will slowly bring this one up into the front court. Now, coach saying, let's go a little faster here. Here's Malone on the drive. Malone sees an opening, gets a body into the defender, and got the contact and a foul. Malone initiates that time with the shoulder into Schultz, and she'll get rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. First foul on Schultz, first foul on either team here in this opening quarter. Free throw by Malone is up, no good. Substitution for Madison as Kennedy Bryant will check into the game. Second free throw up, Malone missed them both. Rebound comes down to Dells. Quarriers working it on the right side. Now back between the circles for Schmidt. Schmidt working over into the corner. Dells being a little more patient on this possession. A lot of time without anybody really trying to probe through the defense. Bounce pass into the corner for Schmidt, or Whitty rather. Now for Schmidt. Schmidt sees an opening, attacks to the left side, steps into the paint, puts it up over Pastrallo and connects. 5-point lead for the Quarriers. Long pass ahead intended for Engels. Jaya able to run it down, and now stepping out of bounds, trying to take it away with Schmidt. And it will stay with the Bulldogs. Malone out, Nielsen into the ball game for the first time tonight. Collins Nielsen, the 5'11 freshman. Nearing the halfway mark of the opening quarter here. 5-point Dells lead, 8-3. Bulldogs almost throw it away on the inbounds. Engels then gets it back to Nielsen. She wasn't expecting it, and it's taken away by Schmidt. Schmidt, bounce pass through the paint, intercepted by Engels. Engels throws it ahead for Nielsen. Nielsen, is going to be fortunate to pick up a foul. It's going to go on Jersey Schultz, and that'll be number 2 on her. So 2 fouls on Jersey Schultz. She will check out. Madison will bring Jordan Schmidt into the ball game. Dells brings in Braylee Hilmo along with Josie Price. Bulldog basketball. Madison's been a little careless with the rock here, and they nearly turned it over again. You got 3 defenders occupying about 10 square feet over on the right side against the sideline. That ball's got to get reversed. Inbounds into the backcourt. Here comes the trap. Pass up to the half court or to free throw line, nearly taken away, but controlled by Engels. Engels does reverse, gets it to Schmidt. Her floater in the lane is good. You need someone to find a way to get a shot up, get the ball into the hands of Jordan Schmidt. Ball inbounded to Thorson now. Madison will stick box and one. It'll be Kennedy Bryant that gets the assignment on Thorstenson. Here's a 3-ball from the corner, no good. Schmidt with a rebound for the Bulldogs. Leaves it off to Feige now. She'll sprint it up to the far side. Pass ahead is tipped and out of bounds. These long passes starting to be knocked away. Engels will check out. Rummel back in here for Madison. Bulldogs down 3, 8-5 here in the opening quarter. Inbounds comes into Feige. Feige, long pass ahead, finds Rummel. Rummel through traffic, got it to Grace. Her three-point shot is blocked. Bulldogs got to get back on defense. They do. Dells didn't want to push it too quickly there. They were trying to find Thorson. Now she comes up the other way. Pass is tipped by Feige, but controlled Now a long pass across court into the hands of Hilmo. Hilmo shot from point blank, no. Rebound by Schmidt. Schmidt throws it ahead to Feige. Feige brings it to the middle of the court and stripped of the basketball by Thorson. For the second time, she'll go coast to coast for the lay-in. And it's a 10-5 Madison lead. Pass quickly to Rummel for three. Got it! Rummel on the other end. Hits a three. And Coach Branco wants a timeout. It's a 2-point game here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 10-8. Dell's on top. We have a timeout. We pause as well. Back in a moment on AM 1390 KJAM.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
.259 to go here in quarter number one. It's a 2-point Dell Rapids lead, 10-8 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. The number 2 seed Dells and the number 7 seed Madison in this Region 3A tournament. With the basketball comes Thorson. Thorson works it inside. Shot up from the block, no good by Whitty. And the rebound loose out of bounds off of Dell Rapids. Last touched by Schoenhard. Madison gets another stop. Engels comes back in as Feige will catch a break here, and this will be important for Madison now. Operating with the press here with Feige on the bench. Pass inbounds, nice play by Nielsen, gets it right over to Schmidt. Schmidt to Bryant, finds Schmidt coming in. Schmidt goes to the layup, got it partially blocked by Schoenhard. It's out of bounds off of Dell Rapids. Madison will get another chance at it here. Bulldogs subbing quickly. Schmidt, good run for her. She comes out. Prostralo back in for the Bulldogs. Engels will trigger the inbound. Looking, fires it high. Nielsen's going to have to chase it down here. Gets it in the backcourt, and she will run it back across the timeline. Throws it ahead for Engels. Engels for a three ball. Got it! Bulldogs have the lead. They're 3-3 from downtown, and it's an 11-10 Madison advantage here in the first quarter. Bulldogs go for a steal, come up empty. That's going to lead to an open jump shot. No good by Price. But a rebound by Dells. Thorson inside. Shot too strong. Oh, late whistle, and the Bulldogs are going to not like that. Nielsen went up for the contest. That ball was on its way off the rim and coming back down before the whistle sounded. Not saying there wasn't contact. Nielsen says, I'm okay. Don't sub me out. And Coach Jamal will plead the case here for Nielsen. Free throw is up and good by Rory Thorson, who's already up to 7 points tonight. Feige back in, Malone back in. Engels and Bryant check out here for Madison. Tied at 11 with 2:14 to play in the first quarter. Second free throw is up and good by Thorson. She's got 8 of the 12 now for Dells. The Quarriers are going to call off the press right now. Madison had beaten it for profit here the last couple times down. Here's a drive by Rummel, got stripped by Price. Long pass ahead is going to be one and a run down by Prostralo. Gets it to Feige. Feige will fire it ahead again for Rummel. Rummel inside for Malone. Malone draws contact. Shot no good. Rebound Engels. Tons of contact there, and the Bulldogs get the whistle. And 2 shots coming up for Jaya at the free throw line here for Madison with 1:53 to play in quarter number one. Madison down by a point here, 12-1. Engels' first free throw is up and good. Ties us back up at 12 apiece. One more for Jaya. Her first point, second points tonight. Drops that one through. Forgot she had one of the three. She's up to 5 now. Pass ahead into the hands of Thorson. Rummel again on her. Bulldogs set up in their box and one defense. Rummel hounding Thorson. Passes to the left side for an open three from Whitty. No good. Long rebound is controlled by Dell Rapids. It was picked up by Hilmo. Into the middle now. Whitty from 10 feet. Shot up no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. The height of Schoenhard making it difficult for Madison to get a rebound. Somebody's got to get a body into her. Can't let her stand up that tall. She's got a long wingspan in there. Dell's to trigger the inbounds here. They lob it out for Whitty. Whitty beyond the arc. Feeds it for Thorson, now top of the key. Around a screen, she'll launch on a three. No good. Rebound again to Dells. It's Hilmo with it. Hilmo looking for Thorson. Finds her in the block. Thorson goes up off the window and connects. She's got 10 of the 14 now for Dells. And a 1-point lead for the Quarriers. Long pass tipped and still loose on the floor. Diving Thorson's got it, and Thorson will get a timeout called for Dell Rapids. Turnover by Madison with 1:06 to play here in the first quarter. It's Dells by 1. And we're back after these words on KJAM.
Today you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Welcome back to Dell Rapids and the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. 1:06 to play here in the opening quarter of this Region 3A playoff game, and Dells has a 1-point lead, 14-13, and they had the basketball as we resume play following the timeout. Hilmo with it for the Quarriers, bounces it inside, showing hard looking, back to Hilmo beyond the arc. She'll take an open three, no good. Long rebound, and this time it's won by Madison as Feige with the rebound. Feige gets by 1, now 2 Quarriers. Passes inside, tipped. Engels will pick up the loose ball and take it up. She missed it from point blank. And then a foul on Madison. Oh, golden opportunity for Jay and the Bulldogs falls by the wayside. And then a foul on Madison. Just the second on the Bulldogs. It was called on Prostralo, and that was her first. Thorson comes up into the front court here for the Quarriers, with Rummel on her. Thorson driving to the right. Now passes back between the circles for Schmidt. Schmidt, bounce pass tipped and taken away by Feige. Grace trying to beat everybody down the court. The layup is up and good. And Madison back in front by a point, 15-14 here. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Long pass for Dells. Back out for Thorson. Thorson around a screen, takes a deep two. Blocked by Feige. Picked up Prostralo with 10 seconds. Prostralo finds it ahead to Rummel. Rummel over to Malone with 6 seconds. Malone passes top of the key for Engels. Engels, Feige, a three, no good. And the first quarter comes to an end. But after one, so far so good for the Bulldogs here in Dells. Madison with a 1-point lead on the Quarriers, 15-14. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on KJAM.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Back here in Dell Rapids, where the Madison Bulldogs survived the early run by Dells. They knocked down 3 from beyond the arc in the first quarter, and they have a 1-point lead, 15-14 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as we start quarter number 2, and Madison will have the basketball as well. Grace Feige with it for the Bulldogs. Nielsen inside finds Jordan Schmidt up off the window high and a little too strong. Nielsen fighting for the rebound, has it. Then she was falling out of bounds, tried to pass it out. Thorson's there to contest. Long pass ahead, finds a wide open Price underneath. She'll lay it in for the lead. Back to a 1-point Dells lead now. Long pass ahead to Engels. Hands it off to Feige. Feige was intended for Schmidt inside, but she threw it away. Coach Bronco saying we got to calm down, settle down, slow it down just a little bit here. Rummel checks out For Madison, Bryant back in. And Dells with a 16-15 lead has the basketball. Bounces it down into the post. Now a nice feed inside, finds Schmidt. She'll lay it in. That was a good pass by Whitty and a great cut by Schmidt and a 3-point Quarrier lead. Nielsen from the elbow. Nielsen directing traffic there. Now waits, attacks into the paint, floats it up off the iron. No good. In fact, out of bounds. And to Dell Rapids. Opening minute here of quarter number 2. Dells by 3. Whitty into the left corner. Price wants a 3, and she got it. Bulldogs left her wide open. And that lead is now up to 6. Biggest of the ball game for Dells. Engels finds a cutting Nielsen inside. Nielsen with a runner is up no good, and a rebound to the Quarriers. It's one and done here for the Bulldogs, while Dells has gotten a couple of 2-3 cracks at it. Step back 3 on the way, no good. And the ball saved from going out. Schmidt, though, saved it right into the hands of Price. And it's another 2 for Dells, and they have opened this quarter on a 9-0 run. Here's Schmidt on the attack. She walked with it. Another Madison turnover. Prostralo comes in, Schmidt out. 6:28 to play here in the second quarter. Madison was up 15-14 just a minute and a half ago. But a 9-0 run by Dells in the first minute 32 of this second quarter. Bryant will pick up Thorson as she comes to the top of the key. She dribbles over to her left, stops about 8 feet beyond the arc, passes back to the middle into the hands of Schmidt. Schmidt pass inside, tipped around. Whitty controls. And Dells resets with 20 on the shot clock. They go into the block. Shot up no good. A whistle and a foul. And Jersey Schultz will head to the line to shoot 2. That foul's going to be on Nielsen. And Collins just picked up her second. The first on the Bulldogs here in quarter number 2. And it's going to get Ellie Fox up off the bench for Madison as the free throw is up and good. Nielsen out, Fox in for the first time tonight. Schultz trying to give Dells a 10-point lead, and she does. It's an 11-0 run to start quarter number 2. Engels for the Bulldogs. Fige and now to Bryant. Bryant back into the hands of Jaya. Work it over to the left. Fige wants to go inside. Almost too tall for Fox, but she pulled it in. Fox drives to the basket and just a little too strong. At the defender on her back, and the rebound to Dells. Madison's offense is dried up here. They need a spark. Rubble's coming back in. 3-point shot up and good. Oh, what a bounce for Jersey Schultz. And it's now a 28-15 lead, and the ball thrown away by Madison. They give it back to the Quarriers. Engels out, Rummel in here for the Bulldogs. And it's now a 14-0 run to open up the second quarter for Dell Rapids. Long pass into the corner, another open 3 for Price, and she got it again. Madison cannot leave. Price open in the corner. She's 2 of 2. Fige quickly runs it into the front court. Fige attacks to the basket, rolls off the iron, no. And a quick rebound to Dell Rapids, up 31-15. All Quarriers here in the second. Top left side now, another 3 for Price from the corner, no good. Offensive rebound, no, but another late whistle. And Schultz will go back to the line and shoot 2 for Dell Rapids. Schultz was in foul trouble all that first quarter. She's scored 5 here in the second. Schmidt will be coming in as the free throw is up and good. Foul went on Prostralo. It was her second. So Jordan Schmidt into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Next free throw on the way, and she knocks it down. Schultz goes 2 of 2 from the line, 4 of 4 from the line in this quarter. And it's 33-15 Dell Rapids. Madison was up 15-14 at the end of the quarter. 3 minutes gone by here in the second. The Quarriers have get another steal. They have blown it open. Drive up, layup in for Thorson. And it's a 20-point lead all of a sudden for Dells. Crossover Engels into the paint. Gets it in for Schultz. Schultz creates some space. Left hand off the window. Breaks the drought. 35-17. Quarriers. Dells into the corner. Into the hands of Schmidt, and then she tried to pass down low for Cassidy Steichel, and the ball out of bounds. Turnover on Dell Rapids. Bulldogs will bring Brooklyn Jaratowski into the game for the first time here tonight. Engels runs it up the far sideline, hands off to Jaratowski, around the screen, back to Engels, now inside for Schultz. Schultz turn around from 15, left it short. Rebound is controlled by Schultz for Dell Rapids. Bounce pass right wing for Steichel. Steichel for Price now driving baseline, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound out of bounds, touched by Dell's last. And Madison basketball. Schoenhardt coming back in for the Quarriers here as we're about halfway through quarter number 2. A 21-2 second quarter advantage for Dell Rapids in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Unbelievable scoring for them. Jaratowski into the corner for Engels. Engels on a drive, puts it up, got it blocked. Rebound Schultz rather, and Schmidt, there we go. There's too many Schmidts and Schultz on the floor. That was Jordan with the bucket, and she's got another 2 for Madison here. And it's 35-19 Dells. Free throw line jump shot too strong for the Quarriers. Rummel with the rebound, and Maddie wants to run into the front court. Gets bumped, stays with the dribble, passes behind her for Jordan. She hands it off to Rummel. She'll take a deep 3. Banks it in from the left wing. Second from downtown for Rummel. Bulldogs trying to get back in it here, down 35-22. Here's a drive. Bounce pass down low. Tipped around by Dell Schmidt. Touched it last. It goes out of bounds. Malone will come in here for the Bulldogs, replacing Fox now. 3:17 to play here in quarter number 2. Settle for a win right now for Madison if you could just get it back to under 10 before the end of the first half. Nice turnaround shot, no good. And then a whistle and an offensive foul. Schoenhardt, beautiful little spin to get to the basket, but then she pushed Schultz out of the way to try to get the rebound and picks up the foul. That is her second. First on Dells here in the quarter. And Madison down 35-22. Comes back the other way. Hand off to Engels. Engels back to Feige, now inside for Jordan. Jordan shot point blank, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Madison. And Coach Branco saying she got pushed by Whitty. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Left side for Whitty. For Steichel now, top of the key. Around a screen. Nope, now behind the back goes Thorson. Thorson tried to drive, leaves it inside for Whitty. Whitty, high pass underneath. First shot attempt blocked by Schoenhardt. Rebound kicked free. Feige trying to fight it. Feige goes to the ground, looking to say she was tripped. They'll say incidental contact. It goes out of bounds off Grace. Dells will bring Price back in, along with Maya DeSteiger. 2:33 to play here in the second quarter. 35-22. Quarriers on top. Dells, Whitty with it off the wing on the left side. Goes back to Thorson now, top of the key with Rummel on her. Bulldogs have been in the box and won every time that she's been on the floor. They go down to the post. Spin shot by Price. Rolls off the iron, no good. Rebound Dells. Put back, no. Schmidt corrals the rebound for Madison. Gives it away to Engels now. Jaya comes to the middle of the floor, turns on some speed. Bounce pass for Rummel. Rummel wants another 3. This one's off the mark, out of bounds. 2:02 to play here in the first half. 35-22, Dell Rapids still. Scoring for the Quarriers has slowed down a bit now. Into the corner now, back out Thorson. Top of the key, finds DeSteiger with it for Whitty. Whitty, skip pass over to the left wing, 3 ball on the way. Banked in for Rory Thorson. She's got 13. 38-22, Dell Rapids. Feige bounces it ahead to Engels, then gets it right back. Grace surveying the floor. Here's Malone with it in the corner now. Malone looking to attack baseline, gave a little shove, turns around to the jumper, no. Schmidt with the rebound. Put back won't go down. It was blocked by Schmidt, and then we're going to get a loose ball foul on the Bulldogs, trying to secure the rebound. Foul on Madison, and that will be the Bulldogs' Bulldogs' third. Foul was on Rummel. That's her first personal. Quarriers come the other way with a 38-22 lead. Pass over to the right wing, Whitty. Inside Thorson. Feige trying to take it away from her. Ball's loose, but Whitty picks it up, and then she throws it away. Threw it out looking for Josie Price and put it into the Bulldog stands. Minute 8 to go here. Madison down 38-22 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Pass ahead, Ingles. Back over to Grace now. Feige. Malone with it inside. Was looking for Schultz, but she never came through. She got caught up in traffic, and Price took it away. Thorson on the attack. Thorson, wild shot up off the iron, no good. Rebound blocked. Tipped around, still controlled by Dells. Now ripped away by Ingles. Jaya runs the other way, slows up as she comes across the timeline, waits for reinforcement. Over to Feige. Feige inside for Schmidt. Schmidt will take an elbow jumper, denied on the block by Price. And then Rummel collides with her and commits her second foul. And that will be the fourth on Madison here with 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rummel out with her 2 fouls. Bryant checking in for the Bulldogs. Rummel 6 points tonight. Schmidt has 6 as well to lead Madison. Rory Thorson with the basketball. Shot clock off here, 25 seconds to go in the first half. Thorson playing a little catch with Whitty here. As Kennedy Bryant staying right with her, knocked it away, but it's out of bounds off Bryant's hands. Still good D there at the top of this box and one. She's going to stay right on Thorson. They'll go the other way to Whitty. Now they want to come back to Thorson. Throw into the corner, intercepted by Ingles. Ingles, 5 seconds, throws it ahead. Feige didn't realize the time. She threw up a half quarter with 3 seconds to go, and the first half comes to an end. 38-22. Madison Bulldogs trail Dells as we go to the half. We'll be back with your Prostrollo All-American Auto Mall halftime show next on KJAM.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Bulldog fans, are you ready to level up your fitness? Anytime Fitness has a brand new home at 112 North Egan Avenue with 24/7 access, upgraded equipment, coaching support, and a community that pushes you to be your best. It's a perfect place for Bulldog athletes, students, and fans to train. Whether you're chasing PRs or just starting your fitness journey, we're here to help you stay strong all season long. Stop in for a tour or message us to join the pack. Anytime Fitness, proud to support our Bulldog community.
Welcome back to Dell Rapids, and a 38-22 score here at halftime as we start our Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Looking for a new vehicle for spring, summer driving on the way? Contact Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall in Madison about a brand new vehicle for you today. Here at halftime, it's 38-22. Dell Rapids on top of Madison. Dell's jumped out to a 6-point lead early. Madison battled back, had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs hit 3 from beyond the arc in that opening quarter, forced some turnovers, and had the advantage going into the second. But, wow, what a second quarter for Dell's. A 24-7 advantage in the second quarter. Dell's outscores the Bulldogs. They were led by 15 points from Rory Thorson, 6 from Taylor Schmidt, 6 also for Josie Price off the bench, and 5 for Jersey Schultz. All 5 of those coming in the second quarter for Dells. Madison, Maddie Rummel, 6 points, along with Jordan Schmidt, 6, 5 each for Grace Feige and Jaya Engels in the first half for the Bulldogs. Madison, 13 turnovers overall, and they were just dominated on the glass. So many offensive rebounds for Dells, and Madison maybe had 1. Madison was out-rebounded 24-15 in the first half, a 9-rebound advantage for the Dell Rapids Quarriers. And again, 13 turnovers for Madison to just 6 for Dells in that first half. Bulldogs turnovers mounted really quick there at the end of at the beginning of the second quarter, and just kind of took all that offensive momentum they had away and made easy buckets on the other end. Madison had played so well defensively to only allow 14 points in that first quarter, and then they gave up 20 just in the blink of an eye in quarter number 2. It was 20 points that Dells had put up with about 4 minutes to go, and it was actually a 20-0 run for Dells until Madison got their first bucket of quarter number 2. So Bulldogs have their work cut out for them, but if their defense can kick in the way it was in the first quarter and keep Dells off the offensive glass, we'll see if Madison can mount a comeback here in the second half. Other games going on in Region 3A tonight. Tri-Valley all over Garrettson, 20-8 at halftime. Flandreau leads Baltic 27-11, so far the top seeds all have double-digit leads in Region 3A right now. In 2A, Sioux Valley is leading Dual 33-15. In Region 4, Beersford leads Canton 26-20 at halftime. Sioux Falls Christian up 32-15 on EPJ. And Vermilion leading Dakota Valley 31-19. The McCook Central Montrose girls have a 28-16 lead over Parker Marion at halftime in Region 5A. Meanwhile, in Class B tonight, it is Coleman Egan leading Howard 27-18 at the half. Chester is on their way to victory. They're up 20 over Bridgewater Emory with just 2 minutes left to go in the game. Del St. Mary made a little bit of a comeback, but they still fall to Sanborn Central Woonsocket tonight, 38-39. And the number 1 seed in Region 3B, Ethan, they're leading Flandreau Indian at the halftime by a football score of 54-4. Ethan rolling into the semifinals. Also in Region 2B, Arlington girls at the half lead ORR 40-24. DeSmit is leading Wessington Springs 27-24 at halftime as well in Region 2B. Castlewood up on Iroquois Lake Preston, Dubrook area leading Wolsey Wessington tonight. And again, here in Madison, in Dells, it's a 38-22 Quarrier lead over the Bulldogs. We'll take another break here on this Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Back with more from Dell Rapids next on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Tyler Wiebe, your Madison Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 605-256-3550 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Christensen Complete Water is locally owned with over 60 years of experience in the water conditioning business. They provide excellent service and offer free estimates on installs and repairs. They also do free water analysis and provide recommendations for products that will specifically fit your residential or commercial needs. At Christensen Complete Water, they know your water and have the knowledge and expertise to service and repair almost any brand of water softener or drinking water system. Stop in or call today. Christensen Complete Water in Madison.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Back here in Dell Rapids, ready to start quarter number 3. Dell Rapids with a 38-22 lead on top of the Madison Bulldogs. As we wrap up halftime, Dells will have the basketball to start off quarter number 3. Bulldogs with their starting unit out there, Malone, Prostralo, Engels, Feige, and Rummel. Three-point shot up and no good by Thorson. Rebound tracked down by Madison. Rummel leaked out. She'll go up for a left-handed layup and score it to start quarter number 3. 38-24. Around a screen comes Thorson. Thorson from 15 feet feeds to the middle. Jump shot up, no good. Oh, late whistle and a foul on Feige. She thought she had all ball. But it will be a foul on Grace, her second foul. And that will send Schmidt to the line, and the first free throw is up and good. Makes it 39-24. Second on the way. That one a little too strong off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound. Dells inside, put back no good by Schultz. Another offensive rebound, another foul. And Taylor Schmidt going back to the line here as Madison again just cannot get rebounds. And that'll get Schmidt quickly up off the bench. Coming back in for Madison, that foul is going to be on Prostralo, and she just picked up her third early here in the fourth quarter. First Schmidt free throw good for Dell Rapids. So Logan out, Jordan Schmidt in. Free throw on its way, and in and out, no good. Rebound Feige for Madison. 16-point Dells lead as Feige comes into the front court. Hands it off to Jaya Engels for the Bulldogs. Engels bounces it in for Schmidt. Schmidt spins to the left side and puts it in for two. She was looking for three. Didn't get the whistle, though, but got a bucket. 8 points. Now for Jordan Schmidt. She and Rummel tied for the team high. Right side, Whitty. Pass inside, too tall, nearly taken away. Bulldogs then do get a turnover as Malone intercepts a pass intended inside for Schoenhardt. Feige pushes it into the front court, bounces it in, looking for Schmidt. Never got to her, though. Bulldogs again looking for a foul on Schoenhardt. Coming the other way. With it is Thorson. Thorson backs out. Right side for Whitty. Whitty looks to the middle, now out top of the key instead. Schultz drives free throw line, passes inside for Schoenhardt. Schmidt got a piece of it. Schoenhardt throws it up off the glass, and it drops through. 42-26, Dell Rapids. Feige hands it off to Engels. Engels pulls up for a three. Got it. Second from downtown for Jaya Engels. And it's 42-29 now. Pass through the hands of Schmidt and out of bounds. Bryant and Nielsen will check in for Madison now as Malone and Rummel come out. Early minutes here in the third quarter, 6:12 to play. And a 42-29 Bulldog deficit here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. As Feige tosses it in for Engels. Engels dribbles out of traffic between the circles. Now over the left side for Bryant. Bryant, top of the key. Schmidt open for a three, left it short. Nielsen looking for a rebound underneath. Ball's on the deck. It's going to be a jump, and this will stay here with Madison. .5:54 to play here in the third. Bulldogs will have Feige trigger the inbounds here. Waiting for everybody to get set. Now they're going to allow Dells to sub in Josie Price. Not sure what the delay was there, if they were just waiting for Price to check in. Feige bounces it in for Engels. Engels, Nielsen top of the key. Collins looking to drive. Dishes back out for Feige, and then she has it just ripped out of her hands by Thorson. Thorson goes up on Engels and scores it for two. She's up to 17 now, leading scorer in the ball game here. And a 44-29 Dell Rapids lead. Handoff Engels around a Schmidt screen. Engels top of the key. Thought about a three. They go inside for Schmidt instead. Jordan attacks to the left, puts it up short. Got her own rebound, puts it back up again. Gets the roll on that one. Double digits now for the freshman. She's got 10 to lead the Bulldogs. And it's 44-31 in Dell Rapids. Right side for Price. Price. Top of the key. She'll launch on a three ball, no good. Rebound ripped away by Dells. Put it up off the window and good, and a foul. And Josie Price has a chance for a three-point play on another offensive rebound by Dell Rapids. Bulldogs, I think, are just trying to front Schoenhardt inside, and then when these shots go up, she just has perfect rebounding position, and they might have to concede the post touch if they can't get around her and box her out. Price trying to complete the three-point play and does not. Rebound Malone for Madison. Malone throws it ahead for Engels. Engels attacks a double team, just barely got it out. Now Malone for a three-point shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Dell Rapids. Thorson coming the other way with tempo. Thorson a bounce pass through the paint to Price, and a layup is good. And it's 48-31 now, Dells. Pulling away again here midway through this third quarter. Engels bounces for Jatan into the game for the first time. Now to Malone. Malone bumped as she comes to the free throw line. Right side for Schmidt. Schmidt goes into the corner now for Engels. Engels backs it out. Passes for Malone, tipped around, and she's just able to keep it. Now she's double teamed and fouled. Foul's going to go on Thorson, and that'll be her first personal, team's first here in the third quarter. Feige coming back in for Madison will replace Jatan. Nope, Engels. 4:18 to play here in the third. Inbounds into the corner for Bryant. Goes in quickly looking for Schmidt, but it was denied, and then a foul by Madison. And this will go to Dells here with Madison's fourth team foul. So 4:15 yet to play here in the third quarter, and Dells will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Quarriers, they go inside. Schoenhardt. Schoenhardt, bounce pass to the middle. Wide open lane for Claire Whitty, and she puts it in. 50-31 Dell Rapids. Feige over to Jatan. Jatan around a screen. Lost it, got it back. Gives it away to Grace now. Grace on a handoff to Bryant. Bryant feeds and looking for Jatan. Saved right into the hands of Jordan Schmidt. Gives it to Feige. Reverses to Malone. Malone with 12 to shoot. Feige looks at a long three, now drives, and a reach-in foul called on Claire Whitty. Will reset the shot clock here for the Bulldogs with 3:34 to play in the third. Chaton checks out for Madison as Rummel back in for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Feige, gets it to Rummel, poked out of her hands, out of bounds, but stays here with Madison. Grace will trigger the inbounds again. Bounces in, looking for Schmidt underneath. Schmidt lost it, tried to save it. It's in the hands of the Price. She's out in front of everybody, lays it up and in. 2 more for Price. She's got 14 off the bench, and it's 52-31. Dell Rapids. Malone open for a top-of-the-key 3. No good. Rebound loose underneath. Bryant picks it up. Her shot blocked out of bounds by Schultz. Topkin into the game for the first time tonight. Fox will come in for the Bulldogs as well. And Engels also will check in here, in for Bryant. So Fox, Engels, Rummel, Feige, and Topkin here for the Bulldogs. Feige bounces inside. Oh, she touched it. Oh, Bulldogs catch a break there. That ball came back to Grace while she was standing out of bounds. I think it was off on her. Bulldogs will keep it, though. Feige trying to find Rummel in the corner. Does, but she's well covered. Now Rummel on the drive. Bounce pass for Engels in the paint. Engels back out to Rummel. Rummel bounces it for Feige. Inside for Schultz, rather. Schmidt, there it is. Oh, these Schmidts and Schultzes are just giving me a headache. Bulldog basketball went out of bounds. That's all you need to know, right? All right. Feige to trigger it. Feige lobs it out top for Jaya. Engels out for Topkin. Sets for a 3, left it short. Rebound by Hilmo for Dell Rapids. As she will slow up, find Thorson now. Thorson into the corner, open Price 3, money. Knew that was good as soon as it left her hand. She's knocked him down 3 times from that left corner tonight. Feige on a handoff to Rummel. It's 55-31. Dell Rapids. Race to the paint. Kicks it outside for Fox. Fox looking to attack the baseline. Got cut off, and the ball knocked out of her hands by Price. Stays here with Madison. Another big scoring quarter here for Dells. Bounce pass inside. Fox underneath was wide open and got fouled as she put that one up by Price. And that will send the freshman Ellie Fox here to the free throw line with 2:27 remaining in the third quarter. Fox looking for her first point tonight. Free throw is no good. Nine points for Madison so far here in this third. 17 for Dell Rapids. Free throw by Fox. In and out, no. Rebound Schultz for the Quarriers. Pass into the corner. Hilmo denied by Feige. In fact, Grace almost completely took it away. She gets a tie up. It'll stay here with Dell Rapids. Quarriers, Rory Thorson will trigger the inbound. She's got 17 points. That was the team high, but that last 3 by Price has given her 19 off the bench. Price and Thorson, sophomores for Dells. Boy, Claire Whitty, Jersey Schultz, all sophomores for this Quarrier team. Inbounds pass inside. Oh, Thorson then got left wide open underneath, and she lays it in. 2 more for her, so she and Price each with 19 now. 57-31, Dell Rapids. Engels inside finds Topkin. Aubrey back out for Feige. Feige wants to go right back to her. Topkin turns, looking to go up and under, and she got fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for Aubrey here from the free throw line with 2 minutes to go in the third. Third foul on Schoenhard. And we'll get Taylor Schmidt back into the game now for Dell Rapids. First Topkin free throw is up and good. Jordan Schmidt ready to check in if Topkin makes free throw number 2. Second one on its way, and that one in and out, no good. And we got a whistle and a foul on Dell Rapids. Or no, a lane violation. Okay. The way he signaled, I thought he was saying foul, but no, lane violation. Another free throw for Aubrey. She knocks it through. Now she'll check out as Schmidt back into the game here for Dell Rapids. Topkin came in, got a couple of points, and slowed down a Dell Rapids run. It's 57-33, Quarriers. Here comes Thorson over right side for Hilmo now. Pass inside through traffic, somehow got down into the block. The shot no good. A rebound is up and through, though, by Schultz for Dells. And it's 59-33. Fiji? There we go. Outside for Fox. Fox shot no good. Rebound Hilmo for Dell Rapids. Poked away by Fiji. Now the ball's loose. Fiji goes to the deck. We're going to get a jump ball. And this will go to Madison. Minute 28 to go here in the third. And Bulldogs with the basketball. They need to inbound it here. Lobbed up high for Fox. Over to Engels. Now Schmidt will fire away to three. Left it short. Rebound Hilmo for Dells. Hilmo then hit the deck and traveled with it. Gives it back to Madison here. But the Bulldogs down 59-33 here in this second quarter. Madison had the lead at the end of the first. Dells exploded in the second. They've extended the lead here in the third. Fiji in the corner, goes in for Jordan. Jordan a little up and under, gets into the body, fades away from 10, blocked shot, gets her own board, puts it up off the window, left it short, and rebound to Dell Rapids. Across the timeline comes Thorson now with Rummel on her. Thorson slows up, still with the dribble, spins over to the right, passes for Hilmo. Back to Thorson again. Thorson with 19, open for three. Too strong. And the rebound rebounded by Engels. Engels sheds herself of a defender and dribbles it into the front court. Now attacks into the paint, gets through to the left side, and will get fouled. And two shots coming up for Jaya Engels. 8 points tonight for the Bulldogs sophomore Engels. Trying to get into double figures here. If she can knock them both down, she hits the first. Can join Jordan Schmidt with 10 points for Madison. 39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A quarter in which Dells has once again extended their lead. Second free throw off the back of the iron. No. Rebound into the hands of Engels. She'll lay it up too strong. Ball underneath, almost picked up by Fox, but controlled now by Jersey Schultz for Dell Rapids. Away to Thorson now. Shot clock is off. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Thorson hesitates, now attacks, puts up the shot, got blocked. I think Fox tipped it away. Engels has it with 19. Engels over to Fiji. Fiji inside, open. Fox, layup is good. Little run here by the Bulldogs. Trying to close a big gap. Right side for Dells with 6 seconds. Bounce for Thorson. She'll take a deep two and knock it down as time expires here in the third. 61-36. Dell Rapids as we head to the fourth. Back in a moment on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Welcome back to Dell Rapids and the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross, Region 3A. Girls basketball quarterfinal round. 61-36. Dell Rapids on top of the Bulldogs. As we resume play here in the fourth, Quarriers with the basketball. And a 61-36 lead. Left side, Thorson takes a pull-up three and cans it. 5 points for her in the last 3 seconds of game time, basically. 64-36, Dell Rapids, and Thorson has 24. Rummel tries to answer with a three. Off the iron, no good. Thorson corrals the rebound for the Quarriers. Sprints across the timeline and into the front court. Passes to the right and into the hands of Whitty. Whitty gets it right back over to Thorson. Into the post now for Schultz. Schultz left hand off the window, no. Pastrallo fighting for the rebound. Schultz got it, though. Then she gets another rebound, puts it back up. That one won't go. Another chance, she puts it through. That's 4 offensive rebounds for the Quarriers on that possession. 66-36, 30-point lead, running clock here in the fourth quarter. Pass intended for Fiji, taken away by Thorson. She will lay it up with the right hand through. She's got 26 tonight. And the Dells fully in command here in the fourth. Another handoff is going to be stolen away. It's Whitty this time with the steal. Passes it out, looking to get it to Schmidt, but it's out of bounds. Gives it back to the Bulldogs here. But the moment has faded. Madison will bring subs back in. As Jaratowski in for the first time tonight. Cameron Dibdahl in. Nielsen returns for Madison as well. Malone on the floor with Pastrallo and Fiji here for the Bulldogs. Handoff Dibdahl for Madison. Dibdahl lost it and controlled by Dell Rapids. Driving the other way into the hands of Thorson. Thorson spades from 10, knocks it down. She's got 28. And it's 70-36. Dell Rapids, 5:57 to play. Fiji over to Dibdahl. Dibdahl drives. Bounce pass through the paint, finds Jaratowski. Bounce pass to the other side of the block into the hands of Pastrallo, and it's up and good for 2. Good ball movement, then a steal by Fiji, and a lay-in is good. Little 4-point burst there by Madison, but unfortunately it only cuts it down to a 30-point lead, 70-40. Whitty, Thorson again. Thorson now just looking to pad the stats a little bit. Looking for that 30-point game. Shot inside, no good. Rebound, Dibdahl poked away. Comes free to Thorson. Thorson puts it up, no, and a ball out of bounds off of Madison. Stays here with Dells. Again, clock running now, 5:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Substitution for the Quarriers as Maya DeSteiger will check into the ball game again. DeSteiger with it in the corner. Schoenhard now. Fiji looked to kick it away. Here's a 3-point shot up and good by Thorson. Well, she's cleared 30. She's got 31 now. At 73-40, Dell Rapids. Fiji. Over to Dibdahl. Dibdahl. Going to spin away from traffic. Passes off for Nielsen. Nielsen almost lost it. Got it back. Now she attacks outside for Fiji. Escape dribble to the left and a 3. No good. Rebound Pastrallo. Tried to bounce it back out, but it's taken away by Dells. Up and off the window. No good. Rebound Fiji. Lost it out of bounds. No. Controlled by Dell Rapids and Steichel. With it in the corner here halfway through the fourth and final quarter. Left side to Steiger into the paint. DeSteiger lost it, but it ends up right over to Schoenhard. Schoenhard shot no good. Another offensive rebound, though, for Jersey Schultz, and she puts it through. She's got 11 here, and it's 75-40. Dell Rapids. Nielsen on a drive. Nielsen up off the window. Can't connect, and Schoenhard with the rebound. Long pass ahead. Finds Steichel wide open underneath for a left-handed lay-in. And Madison will take a timeout. 3:32 to play here in the fourth quarter. Clock is still running despite the timeout. They might want to stop that. And there they do with 3:24. 77-40. Quarriers with the lead. Back in a moment on KJAM.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Bulldog basketball out of the timeout here. 3:12 to play in the fourth quarter. 77-40 Dell Rapids. Jordan Schmidt inside. Fades away looking for two more. Shot off the iron, no good. And a rebound to Dell Rapids. Schmidt with 10 for the Bulldogs. Was trying to add on to her team high there. Steichel inside. Leaves the pass down low. Bodies hit the deck. Still controlled though by Dells. Into the hands of Price, who's had a big game off the bench with 19 to the corner right side. High three-pointer, no good by Steichel. And a rebound, Jaratowski here for Madison. It's a 1-on-3. Passes back behind her to Breely Jatan. Jatan had it knocked away, and ball picked up in the corner by Dells. Madison getting a lead after the first quarter, but just a big second quarter run. It's been too much for the Bulldogs since that opening quarter. Their defense just couldn't hold up against Thorson and Price. Dells with the basketball, knocked free inside by Jordan Schmidt. One offensive rebound for Dells and a whistle and a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Madison here with 2 minutes to go in the game and in the season for the Bulldogs. Madison with Jaratowski. Schultz, or Schmidt, I should say, did it again. Dibdahl, Nielsen, and Bryant. And a whistle and a foul as Jaratowski hits the deck. Jaratowski will trigger the inbound now for Madison. Looking to the middle, nothing there. Goes for Bryant. Bryant out for Nielsen now off the wing. Dribbles to the elbow, leaves it for Schmidt. Schmidt on the drive, and a whistle and a foul on Dell Rapids. It'll be the second Dell's foul here as Grace Feige, the senior, will check back in for Madison. 5 points tonight for Grace. All came in that first quarter. Bryant hands off to Grace. She wants three more and a three ball. No good. Rebound, Dibdahl underneath. Dibdahl dribbles to the corner. Inside for Jaratowski. Outside Dibdahl. Deep two on the way. No good. Rebound, Feige for the Bulldogs. Bounces it back to Dibdahl. She'll try another three. That one won't drop. And a rebound to Dells. 40 seconds to play here in the fourth. Long pass ahead. Bounce through the paint into the hands of Elizabeth Vogel. Shot no good from inside. Bulldogs rebound. Dibdahl in front of the pack took a bump. And Madison will get one more crack at a bucket here. There's going to be about 15 seconds by the time they inbound this one. Clock ticking down here. They get it into the senior Feige. Feige dribbles over to the right. They got two on her. Looks inside for Schmidt. Schmidt through the paint. Lost it. Ball picked up. Oh, thrown out of bounds. And that will do it. Your final score here tonight, it's Dell Rapids with a 77-40 win over the Madison Bulldogs in the Region 3A semifinals. Quarterfinals, I should say. Dells move on to the semis. Madison still looking for their first postseason win since March of 2020. Your F&M Co-op Oil postgame show is coming up next. This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. KJAM.
The Madison Bulldogs are known for being dedicated, hardworking, and always striving to do their very best to be a winning team. Just like the dedicated, hardworking team at F&M Co-op in Madison. Whether you're in need of tires, bulk fuel, propane, oil, or exhaust fluid, F&M Co-op is the local choice for your farming operation. F&M Co-op of Madison, striving to be part of your winning team and a proud supporter of the Madison Bulldogs.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Los Tapatios Authentic Mexican Food has 2 convenient locations in Madison and Volca. The Madison location has moved to their new expanded building right next door to the original restaurant. Los Tapatios, where families and communities come together to experience great food and great service. Los Tapatios is proud to support local teams and proud to be a part of great communities.
Improve your oral health by visiting Madison Family Dental. At Madison Family Dental, they help improve smiles of their patients by offering many dental services, including general and kids dentistry, restorative dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, and implant dentistry. Whether it's for a checkup, teeth cleaning, crowns, fillings, root canal, wisdom teeth extraction, dentures, implants, or teeth whitening, Madison Family Dental can help. Schedule an appointment today by calling 256-2670 or visit MadisonFamDental.com.
Welcome back here to Dell Rapids, the F&M Co-op Oil postgame show brought to you by the F&M in Madison for all your bulk fuel needs. And tires this time of year, time to switch them up. Let's get ready for spring and summer driving with the brand new set from F&M Co-op Oil in Madison. The Madison girls fall tonight by the final of 77-40. Dell Rapids and the Bulldogs in a battle in the early going here. First 8 minutes, a back-and-forth contest. Madison had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and the Bulldog fans were hyped. Good student section on hand here tonight, and boy, they were pumped up after the first quarter. The 7 seed leading the number 2 seed, but Dell's goes on a 20-0 run in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. And they had led 38-22 at halftime. Madison had a little spurt to start the third. Looked like, hey, maybe we can make this something in the second quarter, but just too much of Rory Thorson in that second half. She had 15 at halftime. She finishes with 32 tonight. On a big game off the bench, 19 for Josie Price. Coming in, knocking down 4 3-pointers for Dell Rapids in the ball game. They helped the Quarriers to the 77-40 win. Jordan Schmidt with 10 points. Jaya Engels had 9. Rummel with 10 for the Bulldogs, leading the way offensively for Madison here tonight. Bulldogs just too many offensive rebounds, and that's something we've said a lot this season. Bulldogs have some height. What they don't necessarily have is a lot of the strength and the just kind of box out ability against some of these teams that aren't necessarily tall. But you've got Schoenhardt at 5'10", and she's a very strong 5'10". She works inside, is pushing people out of the way, getting position for those rebounds. And she and Jersey Schultz were getting 2, 3. One time Schultz had 4 cracks at the basket before she finally put it in. And you just can't live that way if you're Madison. They got just demolished on the boards here tonight. But, a fun first quarter. Gave them a little run there, but Madison still seeking their first playoff victory since the 2019-2020 season. A win over, I believe it was Wagner in the opening round back when Madison was in Region 5 in 2020, the last Bulldog playoff victory. Dell Rapids, meanwhile, moves on into the semifinal round in Region 3. For the Dell Rapids Quarriers, they will host, looks like Flandreau. Flandreau's got a pretty good lead over Baltic. So it'll be the 2 3 matchup on Thursday. Meanwhile, Tri-Valley has a good-sized lead over Garrettson. Looks like they'll be headed to West Central, so the top seeds all winning in Region 3 tonight. Region 4, Canton and Beersford. It's a 47-41 lead for Canton. They're going to the fourth quarter. Christian's going to pick up a win over EPJ. Vermilion's going to pick up a win over Dakota Valley. Those two will play each other tomorrow. Thursday. The Canton Beersford winner gets Lennox on Thursday. And the McCook Central Montrose girls are up 19 late in the fourth quarter. Look like they're headed for a home semifinal game on Thursday. In Class B, Region 3B, Coleman-Egan leading Howard 47-24 late. The Hawks on their way to a rematch with Chester as Chester area beat Bridgewater Emory 50-33 tonight. The other side of that region, St. Mary's fell on the road tonight to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Sanborn Central will go to Ethan in the other Region 3B semi on Thursday, Arlington, just the start of the fourth quarter. ORR trying to hang in there, but the Cardinals of Arlington are up 56-37 on ORR. DeSmit has a 1-point lead on Wessington Springs in the fourth quarter of that Region 2B semifinal. And again, here in Madison, the Bulldogs fall 77-40. Want to thank you for joining us for Madison Bulldog girls basketball here throughout the season. Thanks to Coach Bronco for the time that he's spent with us at times here in some pregame and postgame times, and just some conversations before games, giving us a little insight into what the Bulldogs are trying to do. We knew, for example, that they'd throw something at him here, a little box and one, try to do something different to slow down Rory Thorson, but she was just too much tonight. Even with the attention Madison gave her, she still goes for 32 in the victory here this evening. So Madison girls season comes to an end with a final record of 2-19. We've got Bulldog basketball coming up on Friday, though, for you, as the Madison boys will be in Baltic for their final regular season game of the season, about 7:30 on Friday night. And also Friday, we've got DSU basketball at 1 in the afternoon from Butte, Montana. The DSU women will be taking on Bismarck State in the quarterfinal round of the Frontier Conference basketball tournament. A 1 o'clock start on Jammin' Country 103 Friday afternoon. Until then, for everyone at KJAM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your Tuesday night.